Welcome to this episode of 427 Motorsports, where I'm going to fill you in on what I've been up to this week on this thing. Now, we've been trying to get videos out as often as we can, but this week I've been so busy trying to get this thing done that I didn't really get around to doing a video on it. So I thought I'll do a little walk around today and show you what we've been up to. So if you're a regular of the channel, you might remember a video from quite a long time back talking about how I had an engine mount break on me on the motorway, killing my engine. And then another video on we put an engine in, but the diesel pump wasn't working. This week we finally got it to work. And we serviced the engine and we've got it running sweetly. Sort of. So what I've been doing this week is giving this a full service. Thanks to the guys at Heritage, we got all the parts we needed to do it, such as the timing belt, the oil filter, I didn't bother with air filter or fuel filter because they were basically brand new anyway. And they're the same as the old engine, so it doesn't really matter. But the main issue we've been having was with the timing, because it was the pump timing was the problem, but which I'll get to soon. I just wanted to get this done and I can get back into doing the other fun videos. But yeah, so we were dicking about with the pump timing for quite a while, but eventually we got it to work. It's running. It's still kind of messing about with me, to be honest, but it might just need a good run. So I'll take you around the car and show you what we've been up to. So one thing that I have been up to, I thought I'd show this at the start because it's pretty cool. So Mk2 Golfs have either indicators or badges on the side depending on your trim, your year, your spec, and so on. For example, my GTI has indicators. The Blue Golf should have indicators, and this one definitely has badges. However, the badges are in quite bad shape, as you can see. Hopefully the camera picked that up. They used to say C. I'm going to apologise for choppy editing in advance. Our road is extremely busy today for some stupid reason, and cars are constantly going past, so I'm having to edit in between. Sorry. But as you can see, it's not in the best of shape. They used to be chrome and all the chrome has come off and it's a bit rubbish. So, with a bit of designing and fettling about and some measuring, with some 3D software, I modelled up some 427 badges, which I think anyway look pretty cool. I'm going to stick these on the ground. I'm going to stick these on the wings and hopefully it'll just brighten up the exterior a wee bit. So here on the wing is where they'd normally go. I'll show you. Normally look like that. They obviously sit a bit better, but they're a bit tatty and done. So instead we'll have these, which I think will look pretty cool. So this is our engine bay as it sits now. Now this is a one-way straight diesel engine from a Caddy / Seat Mk2. Not very fast, but dependable, which really is what I need, as I have a TDI Golf and a GTI Golf, so I don't need this one to be fast as well. However, we aren't quite finished yet. We need to make a pipe to go from the inlet to the I've caught on that, from the inlet to the airbox, because we don't have one, and we need to bolt up the exhaust properly. As well as that, we need to see why she's not quite running properly. Now, as you'll see, so that's not good. I don't know why it's doing that. Could be timing, could be any god's amount of things. So Need to sort out why it's doing that. Could also be an air leak getting into the diesel pump now I think about it. I guess I'll have a look at that and see. But what we've also done is not mounted the radiator properly, seemingly. There we go, there's some repairs in the video. Yeah, so we've also converted it to power steering. However, I didn't have all of the pieces needed. What I didn't have was the pipe that goes from the reservoir to the pump. So, admittedly, rather intriguingly, we had some copper pipe lying in the shed from the house, believe it or not, and some joins. So we used what rubber hose we had, because this part of it just takes regular rubber hose. The other part's the high pressure part, which uses metal, but this was just a return to the reservoir, so it doesn't take much pressure. We used what rubber hose we had, and then we got copper pipe, cut it to fit, put the 2 joins on the end, hose clips around those on the rubber. Bada bing, bada boom. I also painted it black just to make it look a bit more factory, and it's actually quite tidy, so I'm very pleased with how that's come out, and it works perfectly. We have power steering, and it's awesome. I've never had power steering on the Golf before, so this is proper luxury. What else? Yeah, so the bracket was from the Seat, and for the hold the power steering fluid reservoir, and the holes were actually already there for it, which is awesome. So all I did was drill them out a little bit bigger and fitted some riv nuts to give me a tread to put a bolt into, and it sits perfectly. So we have a few more gremlins to sort out, but we are very close to back on the road, which is awesome. We also need to bleed the brakes from whenever I had the full subframe out to do this power steering conversion, so all still to come. As for what's coming up, well, I have the door locks and ignition barrel and things to swap on that car, which we'll do a video on during the week. And then really we just have to get it on the road and enjoy it. Now, of course, as for what's coming up on the channel, well, Connor's going to be doing more of the history videos, so check out the Mercedes one he just made here. We're going to be doing more of these as time goes on, because it's turned out to be really popular and people actually like them. So if you have any suggestions as to what topics you'd like discussed, give us a shout. Of course, as well as that, we have what's behind me, which I'm yet to announce on the channel. Now, it's going to be a little while before we get to that. I have some vehicles to move, and we have to get it into the shed first. But a video will be coming up on my baby, so that's going to be this year's big project. Now, once things get a little better and we can start to do things again, I will regroup with Connor and we'll start working on our fintail project again. But unfortunately for now, with the way the world is, that's on the back burner. So I'm going to try and fill you with as much content here as I can, which is going to be predominantly Volkswagen. Sorry. So that's about it for this really quick update just on what's going on with the channel and what we're up to. So this week we're going to get back into normality. Now that the hard part's done on that maroon Golf, it's time to get stuck in and do all the cool stuff. So thanks for watching. I've been Tom Patterson. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, please. That would be awesome. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And if we manage that, we're going to do a big giveaway at 1,000. We're going to give away some car detailing products and some other goodies as well. Not just from our web store, but from all around. It's going to be a big car hamper, so look out for that. Check me out on Instagram at tomo.patterson, and check us out on Facebook, which we're now using again, so check us out on there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Good luck.